So here I've got two 1 kilogram packs of chicken, I've got two 750 gram packs of green beans. Choose whichever flavouring you want. I've just picked up this for the first time, so we'll see what it's like. I've got one packet of 500 gram white rice. I'll add this rice to the strainer for washing out under the tap to get all the starch off the rice. Once the rice has been rinsed off, we'll take it over to the rice cooker and bang it in there. Then I just tend to spread it out over the bottom of the pan to make it nice and even. I'll then add the water to the fill line for the 500 grams of rice. Close the lid, then turn it on, set the preset to white rice and press start. And the timer doesn't actually start until the rice cooker is heated up. After it's got up to temperature, the timer will start. It normally takes about 45 minutes for it to cook the rice. Next up, the green beans. So I normally use a pack and a half of these, so about 1100 grams. I don't tend to cook them, just put them into a bowl, put some hot water on them, let them soak while the rice is cooking, and I'm cooking the chicken in the background. These will cook further when you come to microwave them on eating. Now it's time to prep the chicken, so we'll just take our fillets out. I like to cut all the little bits of fat off. Including the gristly bit in the corner. I'll then cut the chicken into strips to then cut into cubes before I put it into the bowl. All the ingredients for this meal prep comes to £17.42. It makes 9 meals, giving you a cost of £1.93 per meal. I'll then do this for the other pack of chicken as well. Then it's time to add the seasoning. This can vary depending on what type of seasoning you use. I know it might bother some people, but I just like using my hands to get it all mixed in. I think it works best, and I don't mind washing my hands after. So I'll give that a good mix up. Now it's all mixed up, let's get the air fryer out, get the baskets out, and split that between the two trays of the air fryer. And then bang the trays back in the air fryer, Get it turned on, set it to air fry, set the time to 12 minutes, match the trays and press start. About halfway through cooking I like to take them out, give them a mix up, just so they cook evenly. With the chicken being done, I like to take it out and just put it straight onto a plate, cool down for a little bit while I cook the other bit of the chicken. That's the beep of the rice cooker in the background finishing, so I'll just let it keep warm while I'm finishing cooking. As you can see, it's fully cooked through. Now time to put the second batch in. Try and split the chicken evenly between the two trays. Again, just set the same time as before. So at the halfway point, I like to pull the trays out, give them a shake and move about just to make sure they cook evenly. Now that the rice is cooked, I like to give it a good stir to loosen it up. Just makes it a lot easier for when you're portioning it up. Right, it's finally time to plate up. Turn my scales on, get my tray on, zero that again. So for this meal I'm going to be adding 160 grams of chicken. I'll then zero it again and add 100 grams of white rice. And then zero it again and add 100 grams of green beans. when you're weighing out it's a little bit under or over, don't worry too much about it, it's only a gram or so here or there. Using my Fitness Pal, as you can see, I've inputted the chicken, 160 grams I've weighed out, 100 grams of whole green beans and 100 grams of white rice. I also weighed how much seasoning I used, which is 9.5 grams of that little tub. That's given me an overall calories of 430 per meal. Now just rinse and repeat for each dish. 160 grams of chicken, 100 grams of green beans, 100 grams of white rice, and that gives me a total of 9 meals. I'll then pop them into my fridge in the garage. If you don't think you'll eat these within 3 days, put some in the freezer. For cooking, I've got a 900 watt microwave, so I'll put it in for 2 minutes, give it a quick stir, put it in for another minute and a half, and then add some light soy sauce to the chicken and rice for a bit more flavour. Alright, enjoy.